Hi everyone, this is Mackenzie from the Gordon College Balance Center. I'm here again to deliver our Dynamic Balance Part 3. So this is our higher level balance. It's going to build off of what we did last week in our level 2. So again, you want to be in a safe environment. So today I'm by a nice wall. You can have a chair next to you, and there's a few things that you're going to need. You need your cushion or pillow. You might want 2 of them if you have 2, or 2 different pillows. You're going to need some weights or water bottles, 3 shoe boxes, a step or be near your stairs, and some masking tape that we can put on the floor. You don't necessarily need any of these props, but as I go along and I show you different things, these are the props that I'll be using. However, you can always do the exercises without them, and we'll modify, and I will explain that as we go. So we're going to start off with our blue cushion, okay? So again, if you're using a pillow at home, you can use a couch cushion, a pillow from your bed, as long as you step on it and you're not touching the floor, okay? And again, if you don't have any of that, you can do the same exercise on the ground. So we'll put that cushion on the ground, okay? And you're going to step up onto it. You're going to bring your feet nice and close together. And once you have your balance, so remember, curling your toes, tightening those tummy muscles, and again, if your cushion's really squishy and you can't bring your feet together, you have them a little apart, or you find that, what I call that sweet spot, the area where you feel like you're fighting for your balance, but you're not tipping over, okay? Because what we're going to do is you're going to close your eyes. So we're first going to close our eyes for about 30 seconds. So go ahead and close them. You're going to feel more movement, and that's normal. Just try to center your balance, thinking about where the weight is over your feet. You can curl your toes and just breathe. Really focus on where you are. This is just our warm-up, getting that inner ear working, which is part of our balance center, our balance system. Good. So now that you've kind of figured out where your awareness is, we're going to do the same thing, but turning our head right and left with our eyes closed. Again, to modify this, if you don't have a cushion, you can do the same exercise on the ground. Or if you find that it's too difficult to do with your eyes closed, you can either keep your head still with your eyes closed or open your eyes and turn your head like we did in level 2. So go ahead. When you're ready, you're going to close your eyes. And you're going to turn your head to the right and then back to the left. And if you're watching me, you probably see some movement. You shouldn't be watching me. You should be having your eyes closed. So it is normal to have a little more motion with this one. Again, you want to be safe. You shouldn't feel like you're tipping over or falling over. At any time, you can open your eyes. So we're going to go back to the left. Back to the right. Back to the left. Back to the right. Do one more. Back to the left. And then back to the right. Good. You can open your eyes, get your balance. Great job. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do the same thing, lifting our head up and down. Okay, so looking straight ahead. When you're ready, you're going to close your eyes again, and you're going to tilt your head up and then down. Up and down. Some people find this direction easier. Some people find it harder, and that's fine. You just go with what you can feel and control. At any time, you can open your eyes if you need to, and then down, up, down. We're going to do one more, and back up, and down. Very good. You can open your eyes. So this next exercise we're going to do is we're going to stay right on your cushion, but we're going to bring our feet about shoulder width apart. So the reason why we train our balances on different surfaces is because we're using different parts of our balance system. So we have our inner ear, we have our vision, and then we have the sensation in our feet. So this next one is we're going to do some nice slow marching on the cushion, okay? And again, if you feel like you need that chair right next to you, or that wall that you want to be next to, you can face this way and be on the side and have that hand kind of reaching towards that wall or counter, wherever you feel is safe, because this is a challenging one. You really have to take that nice control of slowly marching. So we're going to get started. Bring your feet apart, and we'll shift your weight to the right side and lift up that left leg. Good. Shift your weight to the right side, lift up that right leg. And just kind of going back and forth, making sure you're shifting your weight and then back down. And you can see this is hard for me too. I have to really control, right? Control those hip muscles, butt muscles, making sure. Good. And ankles. We're working all of those lower muscles, leg muscles. Very good. We're going to do one more on each side. So we'll go back to the right. Good. And then back to the left. Slower is definitely harder with this, but it's requiring more control. Very good. Awesome job, guys. Now you can step off your cushion. Okay. And this next exercise is where you can use some tape, okay? So I'm going to show you how you can kind of tape your floor if you have it. If not, that's fine. You can kind of imagine the squares I'm going to make. So I'm using these black strips. They're flat, so they're just kind of like tape. And I'm going to put them right on the ground. So a nice long strip forward, and then one right through the center. So you're making kind of 4 quadrants or a square. The reason why we put tape on the ground is it's more of a visual to really start working on these nice big steps that you need to take. But again, if you don't have tape and you can't put anything on your ground, no worries. You can kind of envision where those marks would be. So we're going to first start with kind of going forward and backwards, taking some nice big steps. Okay, imagining that you're stepping right over that piece of tape, going forward and backwards, forward and backwards, forward and back, forward and back. Now we're going to do a little bit to the side. So we'll go side and side, making sure we're taking those nice big steps. People have a tendency to take these small steps, and that's what we're trying to work on. Nice big steps. And in a moment, I'm going to start saying random directions, okay? So we'll keep going side to side, but then I might say forward or back or right and left. And we're going to try to go at a pretty quick speed, okay? So we're going to start that now. So we'll go left, forward, back, right, left, forward, right, left, right, back, forward, back, forward, left, right, left, right, left, back, forward, back, forward, back, forward, right, left, right, left, right, back, forward, left, right, back, forward, left, right, left, back, right, left, right, forward, left, right, left, backwards, forward, backwards, forward, backwards, forward, right, left, right, and back, Awesome job. You should feel your breath a little heavier, right? So that's kind of that warm up and really working on that speed. If you felt like you had a hard time keeping up with how fast I was moving, that's okay. You just go at your speed. You slow it down a little bit, okay? Just focusing on those big steps. I'm going to move my Foursquare out of the way. If you put tape on the ground, you can leave it there. Don't worry about it. And now what we're going to do is we're going to take our weights, okay? And we introduced this exercise in level 2, where we kind of did some side stepping, okay? This time we're going to make it a little bit different. So I'm going to demonstrate first. We're going to step twice to the side, and we're going to go down in a squat and up high, okay? And then we'll go back, nice big steps, squat and high. Okay, so we're going to get started, get in a good position, get your weights if you're using them, and we're going to do 1, 2, squat, and up. 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 Keep it up. Couple more. One more each direction. Good job. Whew. That's a good arm workout, right? That's very good. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to keep our weights, okay? And we're going to do some turning, okay? So I'm going to demonstrate first. You're going to start in one direction, and we're going to do a half turn. So we're going to do a turn, punch, punch, low punch, low punch. Up, turn, punch, punch, low punch, low punch. Okay, so we're doing 4 punches on each side, and then that turning in between. So when you turn, you can either do a nice quick turn, if you feel comfortable, or you can break it apart where you do 2 steps. Okay, I'm going to demonstrate the quick turn, but if you need those extra steps, please take them. Okay, get in position. We're going to start and go ahead and turn and punch, punch, low, low. Turn, 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 punch, punch, low, low. 2 more. Turn, punch, punch, low, low. Turn, punch, punch, low, low. Awesome job. So again, you should feel your heart rate going up, maybe a little short of breath. That's normal. But we really worked on that concept of turning and really lifting and shifting in different directions, which we kind of have to do all day, right? In the kitchen, you turn, you lift to put a pan away or put it down. If you're in the garden or working on your house, these are kind of functional movements we're working on. So what we're going to do next is we need your step. You can either go towards your stairs, or if you have a step, you can use it. If you don't feel comfortable using a step, you don't have to. I'm going to demonstrate the exercise first, and then I'll demonstrate how you can do the same thing even if you don't have a step. So we're going to step up, high knee, and down. You'll step up, high knee, and down. Okay, if you don't have a step, all you're going to do is step forward, high knee, and down. Then you'd step back, and then you step forward, high knee, and down. Okay? So even if you don't have the step, you can still do most of the exercise. Again, you need to adapt the exercise to you. Okay? So if you find that you step up and you don't have that control, then don't lift your leg as high. Or if you feel like, you know what, I really can't raise my arms up, then you can raise your arms, keep them down, or don't use the weights. So really meet this exercise where you are, okay, and do what you can. So we're going to get started, and we're going to alternate legs, okay? So I'm going to start going up with my right leg, and high, and then back down, and now I'll do my left leg, and high. Good job. Keep it going. You're doing great. So you want to go at a good speed, but also nice and controlled. Again, we know that standing on one leg for at least 5 seconds kind of decreases our risk for falls. So we're working on all that stability. Good. We're going to do one more on each side. Very good. Awesome job. So we could ditch the weights and move your step if you were using one, or leave where your stairs are. And now what we're going to do is what we call braiding. Okay, so last in level 2 we did some heel toe work. This time we're going to do some braiding work. So I'm going to show you from the side to show you what it looks like. You're going to bring one leg over front, so say the right leg over, then the left, then you bring it behind, right? So right leg over, and then left. And I know I lost my feet in the video. I'm going to show it from the side as well. Okay, so over, behind, over, behind. Then we'll go back the other way, over, behind, over, behind. Do the same thing, over, behind, over, behind. Now, if you have a bigger area, you can definitely go longer than I am. So if you have a hallway, you can just kind of go back and forth, forward, behind, forward, behind. So just kind of working on those steps, some coordination, and then you can try to go faster if you can. It's kind of tricky, so if you need to go slow until you kind of get it down, that's fine as well. Do it one more time. Behind, over, behind. Good job. That's what we call braiding. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to use our shoe boxes again. Okay, so we're going to get all 3 of our shoe boxes out. Good. So this time we're going to try step over step. Last time we just stepped 2. Okay, so we're going to make it a little bit harder. We're going to do step, step, step. Okay, we're going to do that a couple times. Okay, so I'm going to give you a minute just so you can get your boxes ready. And you want to take nice big steps right over. Okay, so we'll get started. We're going to go step, step, step. Doesn't matter which foot you're leading with because you're going right up and over. Good. So I'm going to show you how you can make this harder. And this is where if you have 2 cushions or 2 pillows, you can use them. You're going to put them right in between the boxes. Okay? One thing you want to make sure is that your pillow is not slippery, okay? So if you find that you can move it easily, you might want to not use the pillow, or if you have something that you can put on it to have a little bit more friction, okay? So safety first. But if you are using your pillows, it's just going to add a little bit more of a challenge. So you're stepping over and over. Good job. Over and over. Over and over. Do a couple more times. One more. Good. Now what we're going to do is our side stepping, and I'm going to face towards the camera. So you're going to step over onto that cushion if you're using it, and nice big steps. So this one is, you really have to take those big steps. If you find that you can't, you can adjust your feet, okay? Don't step off the cushion like I did. Good. And back. Nice big steps. One more. Good job. Okay, we have one more exercise to do. I'm just going to move my cushion and boxes so they're not in your way of seeing me. And we're going to do that warrior, okay? I'm going to face sideways so you can get a better look. So we've been working on one leg back, arms up. Now, if you can, you want to raise up that back leg and hold it as long as you can. If you feel like you're starting to lose it, you just put your toe down, get your balance, and then lift back up. Keep holding. You're doing great. Good job. And now we're going to do the other side. So bring that leg back, get your balance, arms up, and go ahead and raise up. Remember, you can put your toe down if you need to. Keep up, almost there, hold strong. And down. Very good job, guys. Well, that was dynamic balance level 3. That's the end of that 3-part series. Next week we'll be doing a different video, so please stay tuned. But in the meantime, I hope you're enjoying these balance exercises, and if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to the center. Have a great day.